Find out about that, Adrian. That is exciting. I tell you, that is what Honeywell Garrett Jamboree turns on. Justin Gregory and Dominic Maioli. Nice big burnout there for Dominic. Oh, not to be outdone. Gregory in the RX7 says, I'll have a crack at that thing as well. Thank you very much.
Justin Gregory's a pretty mild-mannered tuner out of Newcastle, New South Wales. Pretty quiet dude. Just goes about his business, does what he's got to do.
Piston in a rotary car.
Has tuned a lot of rotaries. Has built his business, at least in part, on tuning rotaries. People might know Shane Crichton's Cressida as one of the best-known Blacktrack racing cars. Justin Gregory is a 2J guy. He's a piston guy first and foremost, though, but he wants a little light car. This car weighs about 2,100 pounds and runs bottom sevens. It's an absolutely killer combination.
And we do know that the RX7, when set up correctly, we know that they can run extremely quick and a very stable car as well. So unlike the RX3s and RX2s, we can get a little bit, well, what would you say, a little bit swirly, but the RX7 seems to do really a very aerodynamic vehicle. So we've got Justin Gregory and Dominic Maiolo in the Nissan. So we've got a couple of piston cars.
Dominic Maiolo would have just seen Jason Payne run down in that exact same lane. This is the closest vehicle to competition for Jason Payne, is the ProTech R32 Skyline, so we'll see what the second of our R32s can do now. Nothing. Justin Gregory is out of there. Not a great lead for Justin. It's only early. We'll just sail that one through the deep end. 745, 183. Usually running into the 7.2s and 7.3s. I think the PB for that car is a 727.
I'll tell you what, we're talking about that run of Payne's. How do you do that? You just rattle that off in first qualifier.
First round. First qualifier. Tudis in the Superman RX3. Burns out in the right lane. He'll be up against Justin Gregory in the Blacktrack Performance Racing RX7. Don't be confused by its external appearance. That is all Toyota 2JZ underneath the bonnet and probably back where the firewall used to be. It's a little bit longer than a 12A that car probably came with.
Justin Gregory for the Blacktrack Performance team. Into Pro Turbo. He ran a 745 on his first pass. Nick Soldatis went an 853 in that RX3.
Nick's been 7 flat a couple of times.
Flat, yeah.
7 triple O and 7 triple O. Justin Gregory's been as quick as a 728 or a 727, I think, as his PB. Went a couple of 7.3s in testing yesterday.
Well, the cloud cover's just come over, so the track will be optimal right now.
Be interesting to see if the changing conditions that's made the track may well have made the track stickier or tighter, as they like to say in the business. Be interesting to see if these racers have thrown enough at it. If they have, they're going to go quick. Justin Gregory out of there. Whoa, moving around.
767 though, still 134 mile an hour. That was pretty impressive considering the move he had, buttoned it off early.
Really difficult to get your head around. They did have a similar unit in the Mazda 6 SP that they run, their 20B car. So it's not new to them, but it is a brand new car. Either way, we'll see what they can come up with. We're in the Bosch Motorsport Australia Pro Turbo, and the Superman is out there. Nick Soltudis in the RX3 Coupe up against Justin Gregory out of Newcastle in the Blacktrack Performance Racing RX7. 2J power.
2J power. We look at the 2J power too. Justin Gregory in the Blacktrack Performance car ran a 745 earlier in qualifying number 2. An 853 for Nick Soldatis. And the Altitude Cogera car, the RX3. What will it bring this time? I'll tell you what, it's talking going back to Barnett. Who knows what tomorrow will bring though, Adrian? You never know. Drag racing can be a funny thing.
Well, he's not going home. We know that. And now he's actually got a number on the board. So he's in the qualifying sheet. That's what the driving down the track was about.
That is so positive.
He's got a number on the board. It's a terrible number. But Nick Soltudis on screen now. This car's been 7 flat a couple of times. They're doing it slowly. They're creeping up on it really slowly. And when I had a quick chat to Nick Soltudis earlier, he said, we will get there.
Yeah.
We know it, but we're not chasing it like it's the most important thing in the world. Justin Gregory picks up the left wheel yet again as the Superman car walks away from him. Made a little bit of a change to the back end of the RX7 and it's worked. 729 and 711 at 194 miles per hour for Nick Soltudis. Pretty close.
I tell you what, the cars have both sorted themselves out nicely, Adrian. That is pretty good from Nick and Justin.